Right.
Right. So it sounds like you're just basically feeding the algorithm, hey, here are the people we want, here are the people we don't want.
Right. And once you get into lead sculpting too, that's actually basing off their answers
Mm-hmm. Right.
too. Because it's like, okay, this person said they're listed on the MLS. Let's send them to a different thank you page that doesn't have a lead event pixel on it.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that too. So yeah,
Right.
you can go really far down the trenches on like what data you feed back to them.
Sure. Okay. So the other thing too, you're talking about direct. One of the things that we've talked about on the show before is direct response marketing. So, since we're talking about marketing right now, you want to share what direct response marketing means to you.
Yeah. So what do you mean direct response marketing?
So for me, you got like the Coca-Cola ads, right? You got unlimited budgets,
Mhm.
right? We don't have that. And you got the Dan Kennedy direct response marketing, right? Where like we know if we spend X dollars, we'll get this many leads. So we're talking about being direct. How do you guys market effectively to ensure, the maximum return on spend?
Yeah. So KPIs, you got to like really look at your KPIs. And what a lot of people do is they look at the lead cost,
Mm-hmm.
which you want to look at the deal cost. Because for example, if you're getting, Facebook can have two different types of ads. You can have lead forms or push them to a website. Lead form might cost you $20. Facebook going through your website might be $150.
Yeah.
So once you narrow that down, I usually will look at KPIs like how many leads do we get? What's the cost per lead? What's the cost per appointment? What's the cost for qualified to buy, like someone that we could do something with? How much for the agreement? And how much for closed?
Mm-hmm.
And then we work backwards there. And once you get enough data, then it's like, okay, up to a point where you max out your area. But it's like, okay, if we can double our budget, it should increase our deal flow.
Right.
To double until you can only spend a certain amount of money though on different platforms. You max it out.
Sure. Okay. What are some other glaring mistakes you're seeing from people running digital marketing?
A lot of people with it running it. I see a lot of people that are newer in the space. They don't even use the pixels right, or they don't use pixels on it. They'll be like, hey, we're running Facebook ads. There's no pixel on their website. It's like you're throwing spaghetti into the wall and hoping it sticks.
That's atrocious.
Yeah. More newer people trying to do it on their own.
Yeah, I just got sick in my stomach here. So for the less initiated, can we give them a real world analogy of what that's like? Like, what does it mean? Because we're talking about Facebook pixels, right? Someone listening, they might not have any idea what we're talking about as far as Facebook pixel. What's a good real world analogy to describe a Facebook pixel?
Sure. So Facebook pixel is a code on a website that you just put on in your header section, right? You can't see it from the website. And what it does, it segments people that come onto your site. So we'll have different objectives. There might be one called view content. And that means anytime someone hits your website, we fire the event that says view content. That tells Facebook this person has been on our website.
Right.
So we have that audience. Then we have one for someone that's filled out a form. That's a lead objective, right? So now Facebook knows, okay, these people filled out forms. Once we get enough of them, we can tell Facebook, go find us more of these people.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is with having a Facebook pixel on your website, you can create these audiences so you can retarget them. So it's same way Amazon and everyone's showing you shoes. Right. You can put your ads back in front of these people for cheap. Like retargeting might cost you $5 a day. And you know they want to sell their house. They're just not ready today.
Right. Yeah. So I think we're talking about like some real world like potential examples, right? Because we're talking about cookies here. Is I don't know. The best I can think of is like when you see these guys in these documentaries where they're rescuing animals, right? And like you save like this bird in the woods. You put like a little red tag on it, right? So now you know,
right,
on the GPS where that bird is at all times. You can track where that bird is, so you know like this is a bird that we took care of. And just likewise, you can now monitor the people that have been on your website anywhere and everywhere.
Exactly. And and you build credibility that way because now they've been tagged like the bird. It's like, okay, hey Steve, you've been on our website. Now I'm going to show you ads of me talking for the next 7 days.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to show you testimonial videos so you can really build up your credibility that way.
And I think Frank Kern had this thing, I think it was intent-based marketing. I think that's what he called it, right? Whereas basically, if you saw this one ad, right? So first we're going to hit you with a pixel.
Right.
And then you're going to do the testimony video, right? Or like maybe why you should sell your house to someone like me. And then if they watch 30% of that video, now we're going to super target those guys really hard.
Right.
Because if they watch 30% of like why you should sell your house to an investor like me video, now we know there's like a super, super hot prospect.
Right.
Right. Is that, I assume that's something along the lines of what you guys do?
Yes. So you have the pixel based audiences, but then you can base audiences based on how long people watch your videos, stuff like that. Or you can make audiences based on how many people engage with your page, like liked it, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So you can make all these different audiences, and then you just have to think. I always like to think from the user standpoint. Okay, someone that just did that. What are they looking for, and then try to give them that. Like if they come to our website, I'm going to show them something different than if they just watch 50% of our video.
Yeah.
Because they're at a different stage of their process.
For sure. And if you enjoyed what you just watched, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video.